Lil Pump became one of the biggest names in hip-hop within the last year or so. Pump's repetitive and catchy songs will either have you asking, what happened to hip-hop, or turning it up like there's no tomorrow. Regardless, you can't deny that Lil Pump has an impressive hip-hop career, especially for only being in the game for a couple of years. At only 18 years old, Lil Pump has managed to become a multi-platinum recording artist, and also managed to land himself an $8 million record deal at Warner Brothers Records. But with all that money and power at such a young age, you're bound to get yourself into some sticky situations. Curious what kind of trouble Lil Pump has gotten into? Well, look no further. Here is an exclusive inside look at the criminal history of Lil Pump. Lil Pump's first arrest took place on February 15th, 2018. According to authorities, Lil Pump was relaxing in his San Fernando Valley home when at around 4 p.m., Pump allegedly saw 3 men acting suspicious outside of his front door. Lil Pump quickly came to the conclusion that the 3 men were attempting to rob him, so he grabbed his trusty handgun and shot at the door. Moments after the shots were fired, Lil Pump's neighbors called the cops on him, and within minutes, the cops were at his door. Once the police arrived, they saw one single bullet hole in Lil Pump's front door, and with Pump refusing to talk to the police, they came back with a search warrant to search his home. After a few minutes of searching, the police found an unloaded handgun below Lil Pump's balcony, and ammo for the gun was found inside the house. Lil Pump was then arrested for discharging a weapon in an inhabited place, and was later released on probation. This incident also led to Lil Pump's mom being under investigation due to allegedly endangering a minor by having an unsecured firearm at the home. Lil Pump's next arrest happened on August 29th, 2018 in Miami, Florida. According to multiple news outlets, Lil Pump was cruising around in Miami in a black Rolls-Royce when police began to tail Pump's vehicle. When they ran the plates, police noticed that the Rolls-Royce had an incorrect license plate that should have been registered to a blue Mini Cooper. The police then pulled over Pump's vehicle only to find out that Pump doesn't even have a driver's license. Moments later, Pump was arrested for driving without a license and was released later that day on a $500 bond. Everything seemed to turn out just fine for Lil Pump until September 3rd, 2018, when Pump announced that he would be going to jail for a probation violation due to the arrest. Not much was said after, but on September 29th, 2018, Lil Pump appeared on the show Saturday Night Live, which then had his fans doubting that he ever even went to jail. But in October of 2018, his manager claimed that Pump did in fact serve his jail sentence. We can only assume that it was only for a few days or maybe a week. Lil Pump's third arrest happened on December 4th, 2018, all the way in Denmark. Sources say that after a performance in Vega, Copenhagen, Danish police arrested Pump for allegedly having a few grams of marijuana on him. This arrest is pretty well known because as Pump was being detained, he streamed himself live on Instagram. In the Instagram stream, Pump and his entire entourage were in the back of some type of police vehicle being transported to the jail. On the way there, you could see Pump flipping off the cops and flexing his bust-down Rolex. Lil Pump was later released, but not without some consequences. The first punishment for Pump was that he had to pay an $800 fine, which is really not that big of a deal for a guy like him. But the other punishment is kind of a big deal. That punishment was that Lil Pump is completely banned from the country of Denmark for 2 years, meaning that Lil Pump cannot tour there. Therefore, Pump is missing out on a possibility of tens of thousands of dollars. Lil Pump's latest arrest happened on December 13th, 2018 in Miami, Florida. According to reports, Lil Pump and friends were at the Miami airport waiting for a flight that was heading to Los Angeles. When they were about to board the plane, airport security along with Miami police claimed to have smelt weed from one of the bags belonging to Lil Pump. The police insisted on searching Pump's bag, but he refused to let them and kept denying that the bag was even his. Lil Pump denying everything clearly made the cops mad, because in the police body cam footage that was released to the public, you can see one of the cops get into Lil Pump's face and scream at him several times. Police ended up searching the bag and found absolutely nothing. Miami police arrested Lil Pump anyways for disorderly conduct since he was allegedly arguing with the police and delayed the entire flight for everyone else. Once Lil Pump was booked, he was released almost immediately and went on with his normal life. Months later, Lil Pump caught a nice break in this case because after the judge saw the body cam footage of the police spazzing out on Lil Pump, they dropped the disorderly conduct charge against him. As of today, Lil Pump is staying out of trouble for the most part. He is still of course acting wild on Instagram, but let's be honest, it's all in good fun. Lil Pump also got himself into his first business venture by being the face of a new cannabis company called Unhappy. I hope Lil Pump stays out of trouble and continues to go far in his career. Well, there you have it, the entire criminal history of Lil Pump. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to hit the thumbs up button down below, and if you want to see more videos like these, then make sure to hit the subscribe button as well, because we'll be posting videos like this every other day. Also, feel free to hit the notification bell to be notified when we upload. That's all I have for today. I'm out.